Good afternoon.
Walking around the building, we out here protesting against the police. Give me 1 second. Just the important people is driving cars right now. We out here protesting against the police on the east side of Detroit at the formerly known as the 9th Precinct, but it's now called the Eastern District. These people are some of the reasons why we still have a high crime rate out here on the east side right now. The budget that we give these people, they get more funding than our education systems. There is no reason, and their budget does not justify, the work does not justify their budget. So what we are doing right here today is we are saying openly, fuck the police for everything that they have put us through, for all the stop and frisk, for everything they have raped our neighborhood from. They rob our drug dealers. They take our mother's cars in the winter. They do not help us at all.
Look at one right there.
They see us out here, but like always, we have a freedom of speech and we are on public property. So if they don't like what I'm saying, they can suck my fucking dick. They can suck my fucking dick. And like I said,
no homo.
We're gonna all homo.
All homo. They kept their ass on. They kept their ass on.
No, on a serious note.
Yeah.
On a serious note, the police, they need to be police themselves. And I'm not saying give them more power to investigate themselves. I'm talking about we need a street committee. We need the public, the people, to hold them accountable. A lot of you may not know, but they just killed the young boy not too long ago on an ATV. And if it wasn't for the neighbors, they would have gotten away with it. They actually left the scene of the crime. And our chief, our former chief, was taken up for him at that time. This is what happens when they are not held accountable by the people. Because if it was up to us, I guarantee that they wouldn't be getting more money than the schools in the east side of Detroit. We've been here for 20-something years, and I have seen them knock down 40-something schools, all while giving our police billions of dollars.
I seen more schools get closed here than I've seen in my life.
Where is the logic in that? If you want to stop crime, you know how you stop crime? You give people opportunities. You don't take them away. You don't make their life harder. You don't put white people in our neighborhoods who don't live here, who don't know us, and give them a gun and a badge and immunity. That's not how you solve any fucking thing. We can police ourselves. We do it all the time. As we can see, they do not even solve murders. 80% of the murders in Detroit go unsolved. But they get billions and millions of dollars from the city. Why? Your work doesn't justify your budget. There's a lot of things that we can put that money in, like public education, housing. Because we know how cold it is up here right now. Imagine having to live out here in the winter, being homeless, while your police department is going to lock you up for being homeless. Because it's against the law, and you can't be in front of these buildings. You can't panhandle here and there. So what? It's a crime to be homeless. Don't this seem like a setup? Don't this seem like it's a fucking setup? So today, we're here to say, fuck the police and anybody who stand for them. We're here to tell the people, not only to defund the police, but police yourselves. They come to our neighborhoods looking for information because we have it. It takes us to stop the hurts, us to stop the pain, us to call out your vicious or malicious family members who hurt somebody. It's us who put these people away, not them. They don't do their job. They never have, they never will. No matter how much money we give them.
Rome, I just wanted to bring up a good point that somebody in the comments said. They said the only thing that can stop crime is tackling the root causes of crime. Feed people, house people, educate and train them, and pay them well. Simple. And so they were just voicing what you were saying out there
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, they know this. They know this how we stop crime, but that doesn't. If we was to stop crime, these fine men and women wouldn't get paid, right? They wouldn't get paid for locking us up, right? If we really fought crime, if we really fought poverty, these people wouldn't have a job, and that's how it goes. We are a hustle. They look at us. That's another way to what they say. They got to do the quotas. They got to fill the quotas, right? I'm another quota, right? That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right. The statistics, right?
Gotta make
how many
money for the
times have we been in
holidays.
jail just for driving?
Straight up.
Too many times. They over police our neighborhoods. Over police our neighborhoods, underfund them, and get mad at us when we are out here with nothing. You took everything, so I gotta steal. I gotta do what I have to do. I'm sorry, but you made it that way. You guys made it this way. I have seen nothing but my neighborhood decay. Why these people get Chargers? 2020 cars. That makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense.
$60,000, $70,000 cars. They're getting Hellcat.
Right down the street. It's one of my first schools. New Middle. It's closed down. They're getting ready to fucking destroy it. Wilkins, Columbus.
I don't know.
If it wasn't for the people, if it wasn't for the Freemasons, Osborne would have been shut down. But somehow, these people survive all these pandemics. All that shit, they survived. They're still here. But we gotta move out. We gotta go across 8 Mile to find jobs and housings, right? Bullshit. Bullshit. Stop putting money where it don't belong. It don't belong in these people's hands. And I can see them right now. I can see some of them right now. I never seen them a day in my life. They don't know me. They ain't from this neighborhood. They don't talk how we talk. How the fuck can you come and police somebody's neighborhood? And you don't even know the people of that neighborhood. Tell me. That's the problem. You have no relationship. You are a robot programmed by the fucking state. You are a robot programmed by the state to shut down the people, to lock us up, to keep us in. And what you gonna think? Who's gonna enforce these new mandates that these people are pushing? If they talking about gun control, you conservatives that love the police, who's gonna fucking do it? It ain't the black people. We want our guns as much as you do. It's gonna be the police that y'all suck their dick so much. They're gonna be the same ones coming out here, taking your guns, making sure that you follow what the fuck the state tells you, because they are robots programmed by the state to do exactly that. Just across the street, there's abandoned homes that used to be beautiful. This neighborhood was beautiful. They robbed us, lied to us, told us that we were the violent ones, all while getting your head busted in. How can I be resisting arrest if I didn't even want to talk to you in the first place? These motherfuckers be pulling niggas over. They're pulling a nigga over and be like, oh, I smell weed. Of course you smell weed. I think I don't smoke.
Straight up. It's legal. It's legal.
Y'all smoke cocaine? Y'all do y'all weed? But it's rules for thee, not for me, right? We know this. Yeah. We know this because I have a story. Me and my boy Jamal was walking. We was walking to the store. We got 2 Black and Miles and some White Owls. We about to roll up. Guess who pulled up? The narcs. They kidnapped us, smoked our weed, and let us out in the back of Cleveland High School. Straight up. So how is it rules for thee and not for me? I bet them same women who kidnapped us and smoke our marijuana, lock some niggas up for the same shit, or even less, like driving without a license, because you have to get here and there. You have to take care of your family, but they don't see that. They don't give a fuck. They got a quarter to fill. They want to take your car. They want to take your car.
Yeah, it's cold as hell.
They don't care if you was a grandmother, you have grandkids.
My shit froze too.
They don't care if they don't care. Look, I have a job to do. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job, right? That's what they tell you. I'm just doing my job. If you was doing your job, you will police the community and take care of the people. If you was doing your job, you should go to the city councilman and the city councilwoman and tell them, admit the truth, y'all don't need all that fucking money. How is it that my school only get a couple of 100,000? They need new books. We still reading books from the 60s and 70s, but these niggas got 2020 charges all through this bitch.
I don't give a fuck about the school.
Hey, Rome.
They don't give a fuck about us. They don't want us educated. Because if we was educated enough, we will be liberated by now. Our neighborhoods wouldn't look like this. The police wouldn't be getting billions of dollars in funding while our fucking neighborhoods are underprivileged.
Rome, can you do this? Can you speak to how a lot of the police out here, they actually do not live in these neighborhoods, and so whatever money that they make, they take it out of the neighborhood and they invest it.
They don't live here. Look, bro, they don't live here. We know this. We know this. So all that money that they make, all that money that we pay them, it's going back out in the fucking suburbs. We're paying taxes for the suburbs. And they got, don't get it wrong, they got little houses here. Of course, we know that game. I had to play the game to put my son in a better fucking school. I had to say I live here, right? But they actually live out in Ohio. They actually live out in St. Clair Shores. They live somewhere where crime is low because the people have opportunities. They have real schooling. You know what I'm saying? People can afford shit out there. Jobs. You can just walk across the street and get a job. We got to drive across 8 Mile and hopefully not get pulled over by East Point. Breaks my heart to see how we are losing Detroit over these weak motherfuckers, bro. Because if we was to actually raise up and show these people, we have more than enough power. We have the voices that we need. Let's get out here and make this shit known. I know a lot of you probably like, defund the police. Well, who's going to do this and who you're going to call? I'm going to call my cousin. Always. Who breaking my house?
I'm going in my closet.
You know what?
I'm going in my closet. You breaking my house. You dead.
Like, oh, shit. You got a loose dog. Wow. Oh, shit. Your house is too nice. There's a black man in here. Wow. That's what they do.
Black, white, cream, or whatever. Green. You can be Barney color. You go in my house, you're dead.
What the police is going to do, they're going to pull up, they're going to write down names, and they're going to say, have a nice day. And you can say, I know where a nigga live. I know this, I know that. Well, look, we're going to do a follow-up investigation. Blah. You niggas don't even investigate yourselves. I guarantee that investigation is not going to come back. Look how many rape kit tests that they don't test. They don't test. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because it be they ass driving around this bitch, raping our fucking men and women, our children. Straight the fuck up. They trying to protect themselves, protect their body, protect everybody but the neighborhood that they are sworn to protect.
There's over 250,000 rape kits that have been untested in the United States alone, and police only solve 2% of crimes.
They only solve 2% of crimes. 80% of crimes in Detroit go unsolved. 60% of murder, robberies go unsolved. These motherfuckers don't do shit but drive around in their fucking cars, harass your black ass, get some motherfucking money out you, because it's a tax on the poor. It's a tax on the poor. Why should we have police driving around? Driving around to tax you. We live in a big ass city where there's so much going on at one time. You're telling me all that you have to do, like For real? Fuck that. We're going to work on defunding the police, and then we're going to work to abolishing the police, and then working with communities that can police them damn selves. Like I said, we know who shot Ray Ray. We know who robbed your mama. We know who did it. We can stop crime. I'm not going to say we can stop crime. We can control it. We can control crime better than what the police have been doing. We have gave these people generations. We've been doing this shit for generations. They still haven't got it right. The formula that they are working with isn't right. It isn't right. It isn't working. Now they need us to snitch each other out. How about this? We just police ourselves. And instead of prisons, we have real rehabilitation centers. And somewhere for people to go once they are out of prison. Because you know what? They sit you in that bitch, it's a revolving door. You get your number, it's a revolving door. You're going to be right back in prison. You go straight to prison. Oh, yes, you might be poor. We know you're poor. You had to rob. You're in jail for retail. They throw you in jail for retail fraud. For being poor, for having to steal something to eat. Does that make sense? Not one bit. And you got me fucked up if you think I'm going to believe it for 1 second. We can do way better without them. Make sure this money stay in black communities. Make sure that black communities. What you got to say, James?
Yo, and basically what you're saying is that poverty is a public safety issue, right?
Yes. Yes. Because we know this. Guess what's going to happen if I fall off? I'm going to rob y'all ass. I don't give a fuck who these police are or who y'all think y'all are. If I'm down and I have no other opportunities out here on 6 Mile, on the east side of Detroit, let's be real. How many opportunities out there are just right there for you? Come on now. Come on. So instead of having rehabilitation centers, having job centers, and all the shit that they can do for these people, they got prison for you. They got prison for you. Even the ones that's on drugs. They got prison for you. It makes no fucking sense.
Ron, we have somebody with a question. The question is, what advice for action can you give to someone who lives in a small conservative town? I get out and talk about it there. A few that care.
Like I said, these police officers are going to be the ones who's going to be enforcing these mandates. They're going to be the ones who's going to be enforcing gun laws, taking away your guns. They're going to be the ones. They are the robots. That's what you tell these conservatives. That thin blue line is thin for a reason. It can be snapped with logic, man, because look, we all are in the class war. Black, white, whatever. But these niggas right here are class traitors. They are class traitors, and there's a lot of conservatives out there who know about these police officers. They know that they're going to be the ones, because who else pulls your black ass, your white ass over? Who else enforces the laws in your community? Come on, now. Even though things work how y'all do it, they still want y'all to work how the state wants y'all to work. It don't work like that. And don't be scared to get in these conservative. These motherfuckers conservative too, because if they wasn't, the police, the 9th precinct wouldn't be standing right here while our fucking schools are getting knocked down. Ain't nothing progressive about that. We got a homeless population that's continuing to grow. Our priorities are fucked.
Throwing a brick in the lake.
We're trying to fish with a kitty fucking rod in a river. Boy, you a fool. You a fool. And we have been fools. We haven't been paying attention to what these people actually been doing to our community. They pushed us out. How many families have to go across 8 Mile?
That's what a Section 80 is now. They pushed everybody out so they can rebuild and take over.
They took our land. They took our. We know we have some of the best water here. These police, they keep us segregated. We can't go across 8 Mile because East Point. The white people can't come across here.
They want you to move out there.
Come on,
They
man.
want you to go on Section 8 and move across 8 Mile though, so they can fucking treat you like cattle.
Keep doing that little thing and make sure you know East Point ain't playing that shit. Like we know we probably can drive through this bitch like whatever. You ain't doing that shit out there at East Point. No.
I guarantee you'll get pulled over before you make it to work.
How many times we've been put like, bro? As soon as I see your black ass, especially your big black ass with dreadlocks, nigga, you going, dog. You going. License or whatever.
Remember
step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Wait, remember how they did the illegal search on me on class?
Yes,
they
bro.
kicked the fucking door in. They chased me and I was kicked the fucking door off the hinges. And held me down and smacked the shit out of me.
Who the fuck they gonna answer to? Who the fuck they got the answer to? Nobody is gonna question them. Nobody's gonna question these people.
They
so they feel like they can go around our community and do whatever the fuck they want to us, bro. No.
I got a house full of kids and they kicked the fucking door in.
When we was in the fucking trap, who was fucking robbing us? The fucking Eastern District, nigga. When we was in the fucking trap, who was coming for fucking ransoms, nigga? It was the Eastern fucking District talking about, nigga, stretch my back, I stretch yours. Call me a snitch or whatever the fuck you want, but bitch, that ain't how you fucking police.
That's not how it works.
And Rome, can you please speak to the analogy that you made about the basically our neighborhoods being like zoos and the cops being zookeepers?
Yeah. That's how people see us.
They treat us like cattle.
We are the animals. We are the animals, and these people see these people as zookeepers. That's why when you have conversations with motherfuckers, they be like, well, with the police, they're gonna keep the violent people alive. Since when? Since when has the police ever stopped crime? Ever stopped violence? You are out of your mind if you think you can stop something like that. They come after the crime is done. You want to stop crime? Opportunities,
and when
jobs,
when
motherfuckers.
Occasionally get caught in the middle, they want a cookie for it.
Yeah, they get, and it's gonna be some of them who's gonna get that. Who's gonna get kicked off the farm? Some of them gonna get put down. They're gonna put down some of them horses. But overall, this whole fucking farm is racist as fuck.
Facts.
There's only a couple of them that get caught, you know what I'm saying, hitting the baby or something like that. And they be like, oh, well, nigga, you fucked up, you know, like.
We got to let you go.
Yeah.
But if we could, we'll sweep this under the rug for you.
We will, but more than likely they do. Because how many motherfuckers.
Listen, we're going to put you on paid leave.
How many times they killed us?
We're going to put you on paid leave.
How many times
we're going to make sure your bills still get paid. We're going to put you on paid leave. We still going to take care of you and your family.
And send you out to the birds. And you're going to be on desk duty. And then once you off of desk duty, you can go ahead and roam the fucking streets again.
What do? They take care of their own.
These motherfuckers are serial killers.
They take care of their own. They're a gang.
They are gangs, but they are serial killers. Some of these police officers have more than 5 fucking bodies. 5 bodies on their fucking belt. That's a real killer. You can go around and kill a nigga, get a badge, and then have niggas take up for you with a police union. Why do we need a police union?
They already do what the fuck they want.
What the fuck? Why do we need a police union? Police come out and break up other unions when they're coming out on strike without permits, right? So why do we, like, what the fuck? Nigga, they should be answering to us, the people.
They public servants.
Public servants, bro. What the fuck you need a union for? I can't even get a union in my job. But the police can get a fucking union. You kidding me? Come on now. And I know it's high people in these places who's keeping these people in power, keeping these people on their jobs when they go out and rape and murder someone. Every time we see it. And they want us to look at stories like Derek, George Floyd, all these cops, some of these cops that get arrested and want us to feel better about what's going on. No, nigga, because overall, you motherfuckers are fucking up. And if these motherfuckers pull me over, I got license. So give me a ticket and get on with your day. Or they might pull the step out of the vehicle, sir.
And conduct an illegal search.
Bring your fucking K9s, bring whatever the fuck you want. I ain't got shit on me. But a fucking smart ass mouth and some big ass balls.
Hey, Rome. Just another question. The point about the police being trained by the Israeli Defense, Department. This basically, if you want to know how police treat black people, just look at how Israeli defense is treating Palestinian people. Correct?
Yeah, look, we know they are literally doing the same shit that the Nazis were doing. Like they're training our police officers to rage against the community and be able to have that brain to go and take you out if it comes down to it. And even further back then, the police were funded. You know what I'm saying? They were founded on slavery, catching niggas, locking you up.
Exactly.
And I don't give a fuck about the percentage of black police in this fucking district because it's been house niggas since before I was born. It's gonna be house niggas here. When I'm dead, you house niggas gonna be here forever. Just as well as revolutionaries or civil rights fighters. As long as we have good, we're gonna have bad. We're gonna have powered ass house niggas who hide behind a badge and that white man that gives you that power that you think you're gonna hold on forever, but you're not. We're here to take back our power. We're here to take back our community. One fucking brick at a time if we have to. We're gonna bring eyes on this shit and let the people know that the police are just here. How is it we have the police in Detroit for generations now and crime has went up?
Rome,
they get more funding than our schooling, but crime has went up. I don't understand it. What's going on, James?
There's a comment in the chat that's from Anthony. He says, City of Detroit used American Rescue Plan dollars to pay $888 per COVID test, which only costs $25.
Yes. Remember we had a thing like this going on with the military. The military was charging us taxpayers. They were charging us like $1,200 for like a nut in a boat and a screw to go on something, and it only cost like 12 cents or some bullshit like that. This is how they do it. They played us. They robbed us.
They steal the money and they wash it. But business.
No more of that. No more. As long as we have eyes and ears and people with mouths like ours, we can overcome these niggas, bro. They're not that strong. If anything, they're the biggest cowards. Because I guarantee we won't see half of these motherfuckers. In our community. We're at this gas station past 12 o'clock. And they're plain clothes. I'll guarantee it. They're the biggest cowards. You need a gun, a badge, a taser for a fucking neighborhood that I walk around in this bitch.
And grew up in.
I grew up in this motherfucker, and y'all call it so dangerous. I'm still right here today. You're the biggest fucking cowards. We don't need you. We never will. We never did. We don't need you. The people don't need you. The state needs y'all to keep us in line. Because if it was up to us, the people, especially these days, with these wages, these slave wages, motherfuckers killing us, all these motherfucking riots and protests, we would have been overthrown this bitch if we waited for the police. That's what their job is to stop us when we get balls. So like I said, motherfuck the police. I hope they taking pictures. Take your pictures. Talk to the FBI. Get your pictures from them. They already got it. This is not my first or last time. I will be all over this motherfucker, making sure everybody hear about this shit. Look at these white motherfuckers. Probably came from 23 miles.
You think it's a joke?
Don't have no motherfucking relationship, no respect.
No ties to this neighborhood. No roots.
It's just a fucking job. I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job.
Why would you pick this line of profession, right? When you should have a fucking heart if you're gonna police a fucking neighborhood. You're supposed to protect the weak.
Yeah, they pray. They go to school. They go to school for 10 years, and then they go police for what, 6 months? They go training for 6 months just to fuck with some black people, bro. Just to fuck with some poor people. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit.
Oh, they had to bring their black faces out.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, they bring their black faces out. That's what they do. They throw the house niggas at us, so they won't look bad. You know what I'm saying? But them house niggas gonna step. They gonna beat my ass before the white nigga do.
Exactly.
Cause he wanna look good. He wanna look good for them niggas.
That take us back to Willie Lynch. You put the house nigga against the field nigga. You put the old nigga against the young nigga. You put the light nigga against the dark nigga, and they will never unify. And he said this will work for 300 years, if not thousands.
And it does work. As we can see, it does work. I have no idea. Why would you want to be a black police officer? Like, that shit makes no sense. If I can look at, me as a black man in America with the basic knowledge of history of what they have done to our people, our community, you thinking like, you big enough to stop this one police department? Like, you're just gonna get in and change it and just, you're gonna call out all the bad apples? Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. You a liar, bro. That's a cop out.
They're brainwashed.
Cop out. You ain't gonna change shit. The game gonna change you, bitch. Like it does every fucking time when y'all niggas sit and watch us get our asses beat. Sit and watch these motherfuckers harass us. Take our cars away. Knowing that we have to go to work. And then what? So fuck these house niggas. Fuck all of them. We don't need them. Now, I'm not going to be a fool and say we don't need some policing. We need some policing, but that shit has to come from the people. Not from the state, not what the state says it is. Because let's be real. A lot of these things that they call them crimes aren't crimes. We are only doing it because we are underprivileged. We need opportunities. So if I steal a bag of chips, is that really a crime? Fuck no.
How is survival a crime?
Already insured. The people already got their money off of it. If anything, just get the fuck on and make sure the cameras don't see you, bro.
They lose 12 cents.
They ain't even lose that. They gained it because it was stolen.
I personally believe that if somebody get caught stealing, they should allow that person to repay their debt for what they stole.
Remember, we got the
don't lock them up and get them a record to where it hinders their ability to get a job in the future.
But like I was saying, we got the insurance companies that's in touch with the police departments, that's in touch with these people, that's in touch with those people. So all this shit go full circle. You ain't nothing but a slave to the system, and these motherfuckers gonna force that shit every fucking time, no matter what it is. If it's against the people, these gonna be the motherfuckers who's gonna step forward. It's not gonna be the National Guard. These are our first line. This is our first line of defense. These are the first motherfuckers we have to go through. We got to get them out of our community if we ever want real change. Even across the street right here, they Rosa Parks. They knocked down my school. It's gone. But for some reason, like, how? What? How, bro? That was one of the best schools on the east side of Detroit. I wonder why they knocked that bitch down. Every kid in that bitch had to have over a 3.3 GPA, right? You remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I wonder why they took that bitch out of the hood. I wonder why.
I would like to make a point right quick. So you were saying about how the police will, arrest somebody for stealing like a bag of chips or something like that. What if we're all about public safety, then instead of when that person steals that bag of chips, instead of arresting them, why not try to see how we can get them more food so they won't have to steal that bag of chips in the first place?
How would you pack the prisons like that? You can't pack the prisons like that. You can't pack the prisons like that. You can't.
If the prison not full, their pockets not full.
Yeah.
If the prison not full, then they fucking pockets not full.
Quotas. So we could do that. They could do that. We have the resources to do that, but it's too much like right. And once it's too much like right, that sounds like that might help our community. That's one thing that we don't want to do, because if we do help their community, we won't have a job. If these people have opportunities, jobs, we won't have a fucking job. If they was to stop robbing each other, we won't have a job. Even this boy stealing this piece of candy from the store keeps them in power, keeps them with a paycheck. So they're not gonna do no shit like that.
If he steal a 25-cent piece of candy and they lock him up, they're gonna make $800 to $700 a day,
and
off of him being locked up.
You get sued.
Now he has a record, and it's gonna hinder his ability to get work in the future.
And you get sued when you get out the county.
Yeah, they charge you for living there.
Yes,
they charge you for housing.
Create more
we
slaves.
can just house the people.
It's slave production.
Fuck this motherfucker. Fuck the 9th precinct, the 12th. Fuck all of them. We don't need them. We don't need them. All we need is each other. All we need is each other. We got enough information. We know who controls the drugs. We know who the violent ones. We know who the shooters are. We know everything. We know everything that we need to know about our community, because we are one with our community. These motherfuckers gotta come in here and send undercover officers or plant some shit on you to get something. We are one with our community. We can stop whatever the fuck has started in this bitch if we can just take back our power. And really let people know that we have power. Let them, you know what I'm saying, feel this power on the streets, bro. Get out here. We are way more powerful than they want us to believe. They're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. But they're not gonna step to you or do what you're doing for the people. These people are psychopaths. There's no way I can look at myself in the mirror with a job like this and the crime rate so high. In a city that's underprivileged. You guys are sociopaths, psychopaths. I don't even know what to call you. But you need to get your life right. And I know we're not completely innocent, no. But we are product of our environments. We are a product of our environment, so yes, I might have to sell some weed. I might have to do this, or I might have to steal this and that. But I'm only doing what my community allowed me to do.
Or provokes you to do.
Provoke me to do. Yes, we do have choices. But sometimes your choices
are
limited between crack, stealing, and marijuana. There's no way I can look myself in the face, go to sleep at night with a job like that in a city like this. You know you're not doing anything to help anybody here.
The real criminals are still running around.
Who the fuck you think you are, Batman? What'd you say, James?
I said the real criminals are still running around.
Yeah. Yeah, there are judges that lock us up for fucking 25 years for marijuana. That's the real criminals. That's the real fucking criminals right there. I don't give a fuck about no niggas selling this, selling that. You know what? We wouldn't sell drugs if you motherfuckers didn't put it in our community. How about that? So lock them niggas up. Don't lock us up. You got the head off of the chicken. You got the whole operation, right? But you lock me and my niggas up, all you got is a packed prison. But if y'all was to actually stop putting fucking drugs and guns in our neighborhoods, like they had dropped off a fucking Mack truck full of guns in Chicago last year, telling them niggas to kill themselves. What the fuck?
and that is
Yeah,
actually
they know this.
that's actually verified information that the CIA was actually bringing in drugs into black communities and underprivileged communities in order to fund imperialism and war abroad. You're muted. What happened? Rome? Hmm. Okay, so seems like might have had a bit of a glitch there, but Rome will be back in a second. But you guys have been hearing. Oh, he's back. Okay, good, good.
All right, y'all, we're gonna be wrapping it up pretty soon. I just wanted to thank everybody for viewing, everybody for tuning in, all my helpers. I wanted to say fuck the police, and I mean that from the very bottom of my heart. Fuck every last one of you motherfuckers. You are not Batman. You ain't the
Wonder
fucking
Woman.
Green Lantern. You're not who the fuck you think you are. You're not helping us at all. You're actually hurting our community. So I want to say fuck you. Fuck every last one of you. Fuck you if you ever even thought about becoming a police officer. Fuck you if you ever snitched on a nigga. Fuck you if you ever called the police. Period. Fuck you. Get that fucking shit out of your system. Get that shit out of your system of calling these people, of depending on these people. How many wellness checks? How many people do it take for them to kill during a wellness check for you guys to get the fucking picture? Fuck the police. And I don't mean that in a nice way. We out here. We're gonna stay out here.
We here tomorrow.
Motherfucker, we're gonna be at the next percent, and the next percent, and the next percent. Bitch, I'll go to the prisons. And that's what we need to touch anyway. Since I'm out here, before I wrap this shit up, I want to say, everybody, connect with people that's in prison. Connect with the people that's in prison. Those are our soldiers that they had locked up. They need help. We need to push communism in these prisons fast and in a hurry. So once it is a revolution,
Locked up like animals.
they will have the right mindset.
It's the new
once they
plantation.
are out. Yes, it is the new plantation. And look, 90% of them motherfuckers are black. It's black people in 90% of those prisons. We need to connect with the people that these motherfuckers have put away and take them away from our communities, and we're gonna get them back. We're gonna get them back, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna have a strong revolution of real soldiers. They doing life. But you telling me this motherfucker, you send these motherfuckers over to Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan. They kill all these brown people and yellow people. They get badges. But you locked me up for marijuana for 25 years. No. No more of that. I want to thank everybody for viewing. We're going to be doing more of this. We're going to stay out here. I don't give a fuck if it was the winter or it's the summertime. We still say fuck the police. And we're going to say it right in front of their motherfucking small ass faces, nigga. And these bitch ass niggas that keep coming out and laughing and want to hear what I got to say. You want to hear what I got to say? Come and talk to me. And I'm going to tell you to your face, fuck you. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Rome's Rebellion. I'm going to stay safe. They can't kill me. So my words will live forever. My work will live forever. You can't kill something like that. This is why we still preach the word of Fred Hampton, Malcolm X. They can't kill my legacy. They can't kill it, bro. I'm not worried about none of these motherfuckers.
Assalamu alaikum.
All right, y'all. Love y'all.
Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, everybody.